Good morning, good afternoon, all of you. Online students, is it okay, audio and video? So last explanation about if else if, also called as a ladder if. And moving to the next one. Switch case I am going to introducing. Switch statement or switch case. Any. So first one see the syntax, then I'll show the program. Switch followed by some variable or expression. Anything okay, either variable name or expression. And inside that some cases, value, statements. Red color words, keywords. Red color all are the keywords. Those as easily we have to use. A black color position, we can write anything as per your need of the program. So switch followed by some variable. Case followed by some value, equality value. And write some statements, then break it. Like that, how many cases I can write, sir? A number of cases possible. Every case is equivalent to yesterday's else if. Yesterday else if we designed like that. Here case. Yesterday else also we used. Equivalence to here default. Else here similar to default. Else if is similar to cases. Similar, not exactly. This is the switch syntax. Sir, we have already if condition, then why we should go for this switch, sir? First of all, switch is not decision making state. Control statements as well as conditional statement, but it is not decision making statement. Or what it is called, sir? Switch is called as a selection statement. Selection statement. So what is the special of this selection statement, sir? Faster than the decision making statement. Faster. But compared to if, switch runs more faster. Speed execution. Really, yes, sir. 100%, sir. Theory also we have clearly see that one. Switch is a selection statement. It's not a decision making. And instead of if, why we'll prefer the switches are into better performance. Compared to switch, compared to if condition, switch runs faster the programmer. So performance importance, sir, go for switch. No, sir. Coding, watching and observing is important, sir, and go for the decision making. Next. All these breaks are compulsory, sir. Every case after you are writing break. No, sir, it's not mandatory, but based on the program demanding. Case compulsory. Case after value compulsory. But statements are not compulsory. Even the break is also not compulsory. If you remove the break, still program is works. Even if you remove the statement, still program is works. But if you remove the case, syntax error is comes. Case must. Case after case after value is also compulsory. Case after value compulsory, semicolon. Steps writing are not a, break writing are not a, purely your choice. Suppose you are driving the bike you are driving. When you are driving the bike, brake applying compulsory, yes, sir. Your interest. Interest apply that. Interest. Not interested, don't apply the brake. Ticket waiting list or confirm. Maybe waiting list or confirmation. AC, sleeper class AC. Hmm. Hmm? Hmm. So while driving of the bike or car, brake applying compulsory, yes, sir. Yeah, who said sir compulsory? No need. Based on situation, based on your interest, and that's all. So like that, this brake is also to control the program. Brake is also one of the control statement controlling the program execution order. How to write? I'll show the small demonstration here. So program is, we are taking some input from the user. Taking some input from user. What is the input, sir? Between 1 to 7. User should enter the value between 1 to 7. Which number user entered, the corresponding day name I want to print. 7 means 7 days, Monday to Sunday. 7 days. Which number user given, the corresponding day name I want to print. Otherwise, take the input from 1 to 12 months. Which number is given, print the corresponding month name. Anything is okay. 7 enough, let. So program is this one. No specific problem solving, sir, just a demonstration. So first take the input from user, D equals to parsing, prompt followed by enter value between 1 to 7. I'm taking the input from user, enter the value between 1 to 7. So what are the value user given? That one stores into D. Ready. Then start the selection operation. Switch is used for the selection operation. If is used for the decision making. This is selection operation. I'm performing the selection operation on D variable. With which value you are performing selection, sir? That value we have to mention inside the switch case. Case inside we are writing. So what is this one, sir? Equality value of the D. Right, just for your understanding purpose. That is the meaning. Indirect meaning is that one. D equals to 1. But don't write this one directly. Switch not allowed. That we can write in if conditions. So case 1, document dot write followed by print Monday and break. You said break is optional, sir. Sir. 5 minutes after I'll run the program without break also. You will get the clarity what is difference. You just repeat these cases based on the need of the program. So this is case 1, case 2, and case 3, case 4, 5, 6, 7, last one default. Change the day names, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So 7 cases, 7 breaks. And after that, last one default. Is it compulsory? Yes, sir. By chance, switch not selected any of these cases. It's not selected any of these cases. So we want to run some default code. The default code plays inside the default only. And one small printing statement, message is invalid day. Then close the switch case. So this is the way to write the switch. It's the same as to core Java. I think almost matching to .NET also. Syntax. Python I think not matching because switch not available. You have only case only. But Java.NET అయితే majority matching. Java అయితే as it is 100% same to same. Next program also closer. So check the output once. Enter input value 10. Answer is invalid day. Enter input value 1 now. Answer is Monday. We'll check it all cases working or not. 7 Sunday, 3 Wednesday, 6 Saturday, 4 Thursday, 2 Tuesday, and the last one 5. All cases working perfectly. Now we'll see the small focus on this one. What is the execution order? How the performance is faster, sir? Performance, what is the reason? I'll say later. First, execution order. So execution order means I'm explaining indirectly why we should write the break. For stopping of unnecessary statements execution. Break it helps to stop the unnecessary statements execution. Sometimes without need also steps are going to executing it. What is the meaning, sir? Like as our comedians, which is sometimes doing overaction. Comedian style I'm talking. Of course, sometimes you also do. So overaction, we have to stop it. For that, we are going to using the break statement. Why it is doing the overaction, sir? The reason is execution flow. So I said it's a selection statement. Suppose your D value is 4. Value of the D is 4. What happens now? Switch 1. It's directly jumping to the case 4. Internal mechanism developed like that. Without checking out these cases, it's directly jumping to the case 4. Case 4 inside, what are the steps available? It is executing. After that, it is entering into next case also. But it's a wrong case, sir. I'm not checking any condition here. If condition true, then only I'm running statements. If condition false, I'm not running the statements. That information is there in switch? No, I'm not checking the condition. So what are the steps visible to my eyes? I'm going to running all the statements without any problem, without any cross-checking. So case 4.2, it's continuously running all these statements up to end of the switch. This is the execution flow of the switch case. Which case it is selected? From that case to up to end of the switch. I'm running every statement, every case, every default also. This is overflow execution. Then only after completion of your required steps execution, you should ask the switch, Jera ruko bhai. You can ask that one. So how can ask that one, sir? By using one of the control statement is a break. So when you apply the break, it stops without entering into next cases. That is the break requirement. Stopping of unnecessary statements to execution. Apply the break. Now I'll run the program without breaks. See that one. No breaks. Still program running. But what is the flow I said? That is continuous. Refresh. Enter the value 20. Which case selected? No case selected. So directly it will goes to default. Answer is invalid day. Correct answer. Answer correct. Run one more time. Enter the value, sir. What I explained, that one 4. Which case selected? 4. Fourth inside steps executed. Next, any stopping statement? No, continue. And you when touch this one, it stop. The fourth case to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, invalid day. Refresh. 1. What happens? Huh? All cases including default. Running unnecessary statements. Why it is running, sir? Because I'm not verifying the condition like as if. I'm blind for. If I selected any case, from that case to straight forward every line I'm going to running. For stopping of these unnecessary executions, we are using one of the unconditional statement to break. So it stops immediately the switch execution. And now see that one. One more combination. You generally your interview questions, sir. What I'm going to showing now. You observed anytime this one? Interview questions. Not observed. Okay. Next time observe it. So if you check the JavaScript and switch, what is core Java, especially on FAQs, in that FAQs you have these type of questions, couple of. They are giving code directly. Switch case they are giving, breaks also giving. If it is this is the input, what is the answer? Any ABCD options there comes. Mostly asked question. Written test especially. Refresh. 10. What happens? Right answer. Refresh. 7. Sunday. Right answer. Because it is selected the 7th case. After completion of the Sunday, directly it is going to stopping. And refresh. 5. 5, 6, 7, stop. It not touching the default. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Because of it is selected the 5 to up to end of the switch. I'm trying to go, but it is saying jara ruko by jara ruko. I stopped. Simple. That is the concept. Same way in the top also. 3, sir. Perfect answer. Give the 1, sir. 1, 2, 3. Stop it. 1, 2, 3. Stop it because break available. Now bolo break compulsory. Yes, sir. After completion of Ramayana, huh? Reminding, imagine yourself. It is not compulsory, madam. Situational demanding, program demanding, not compulsory. Compulsory, how program is running? You have to get errors, na? Program executed. Break is not compulsory. That should be decided based on the task what you are doing. Your problem deciding break required or not required. Okay, next one. How the switches runs faster, sir. That I am demonstrating. But same program by using your yesterday's if-else if knowledge. Can you develop or not? If-else if, ladder if we can design. If followed by D equals to 1, document dot write. Else if D equals to 2, else if D equals to 3, else if D equals to, or like that, those 8 conditions you have to write. If, else if, else if, else if, else if, else if, else. 8 required. 7 days is 7 ifs and 1 is the else. But suppose if I write the if condition here, if followed by D equals to 1, else if followed by D equals to 2. So I designed the condition like this. But user input what, sir? User input is 10 now. But when if is deciding you are giving wrong data, after checking out the 9 conditions, but switch directly. But speed difference is there or not? Number of operations difference is there or not? Even if you take the D equals to 5, sir, Friday printing, but when it is printing, after testing of the 4 conditions, then you will get finally Friday. But switch, sir, directly jumping to case 5 and printing the message and coming out. It's really jumping, sir. Yes, I shown yesterday debugging of the program. Follow that one. You can clearly watch the flow. Refresh it. Breakpoint created and switch, refresh it. Enter the value, sir, 5. So system waiting for you. If I set the go ahead, see what happens. What happened? But yesterday you also observed together, one by one, it is checking. That is, if he is having better performance than the if. A switch is having better performance than the if. If a slow executions are switch to faster executions. A faster execution is visible clearly for your eyes here. Once again check it. I'm giving the 10. It's waiting at the starting of the switch. And observe it is going to jumping which place. Go to the next. A long jump. Okay, next one. Implementations. I just demonstrated the 2 things. Conditional statements demonstrated if and switch. So how it is useful for us while designing of the programs. For what you explained up to now, sir, I'm not explained any program. How to write the if I explained and the utilization I am not sure. Now I'm going to showing the utilization. That is nothing but then like as a last week sessions implementations. No need, huh? Huh? What do you want? Spelling? Past. Rala. Poing. Okay, boys not interested in what I think. Light. Huh? Next topic, loops. A change in Aivaya. Next topic, loops will start, sir. Huh? No interest in the face. So the first one is show password, hide password. Very popular example. On websites like that, checkbox available. When you click on the checkbox, your password. No idea, na? A password bottom one checkbox is comes there, sir. When you check that box, what happens? 4 days absent out. When you again uncheck box, well, again attending. Again, if you check it, for 2 weeks absent. When you check that box. Again uncheck that one, well again attending. So check uncheck result అది. Really observed show password, hide password. Pakka. You want to see how to write the code? Watch it. So implementation, go for proper coding. HTML, head to body, everything go for in the proper format. So first one, small label for PW, and you can ask the user here, enter PW. What you are doing, sir, first of all, nothing else, sir. Registration page or password reset page. Password reset page. You can write the heading, no problem. Take the heading and password reset page. You know very well what is the password reset page. I'm asking here and user, enter new password. Enter new password, label close, line break, input type equals to password, ID equals to PW. Close this line break once again. Next one, input to type equals to checkbox. Input type equals to checkbox. ID equals to some CB. Checkbox, not chicken biryani, checkbox. But why this checkbox, sir? That only show password, hide password, selection purpose. And here we have to write a small event also, sir. The event name is on change. The name of the event handling is on change. First time we are using. Event handling first time, no. This is a event first time. We developed already lot of events. On change event, first time, I think we already used it. No, no. First time. Sure. In HTML, already I used it to how to change the color. In color input element. Input type equals to color. Which color you selected, that color we apply to our web page. On change. The second time. Okay. That is unofficial. This is official. What we have to do inside this, sir? We'll decide few minutes after. And opposite one label. So label heading is show password. The label heading is show password. Check it once, what we designed up to now. This is. We are typing password here. When I click on this checkbox, password displaying normally. Again, when I check this one, data is going to hiding. This is general process. Next one, this is one point in this program. In this program, second point also well. What is it? You are resetting the password. But a password one time you are typing generally 2 times. In generally. 2 times or 1 time? 2 times here. Confirm password available here. No need a confirm password. Reset cases compulsory it is asking confirm password. So take the one more label for CPW, confirm password. And here we can take the confirm password. Label close, line break. So input to type equals to password once again. ID equals to CPW. That's all. CPW. Line break. Line break. The next one button, sir. One button. Button event is on click. Button event is on click. We have to call one function here. A small function calling required. Button heading is reset password or change password, whatever it may be. Reset password or change password. So HTML part is over, sir. So this program, two specials available. One is two events we are writing. Two events, on change, on click. Why the second event, sir? What is the meaning of confirm password? You have to retype the password. And the retyping of password, both should be same or different. That we have to check here. The password checking code is there, plus password displaying code also available. So checkbox I developed for displaying of the password. Button I developed for to cross check the password and confirm password. Two events, two functions. So look comes like this. Here we need one coding and here also we need one coding. The very first on change I am developing. But whenever I click on the checkbox, I have to run some JavaScript code, sir. So better follow the functions because last week examples, a lot of times we use it. What is the function name, sir? Show PW. My function name, show PW, show password. Then what about the button, sir? Button is check PW. Button is check PW. Two functions, underline that word. Because if you are not underlining, you feel it's a normal code. It's an ordinary code. But no, sir, it's not ordinary code. It's an extraordinary code. Two words at least underline like this. When you are referring the program in future, your eyes directly goes to that part. Otherwise, you feel it's also normal HTML. Confirm. Start the coding part, script. First, we are defining the function to show and hide the password. Show or hide the password. For that, we are developing the function. How to write the function? In JavaScript. How to write the function? Boy said, no function name. Okay. Next. Parenthesis. Okay, very good. Next. First function keyword. But those are all saying function name directly. Oh, special. Function keyword followed by the name of the function, brackets and brackets. And inside the small step, just a single line. Show password, hide password, it's not matter, sir. Just is a single line code. Mechanism, you know, maybe logic, no idea, but mechanism, you know that one. Def, even def here. My not Python, my JavaScript. General mechanism, you know, when I select this one, I want to show the password here. Whenever deselect this one, I want to hide the password. So general knowledge questions, sir. But in this concept, decision making required or not required? Huh? Decision making. First, before hiding or showing the password, we have to check the status of the checkbox. User checkbox is selected. Yes, then show the password. User checkbox not selected, then hide the password. A small decision making required. So which one will use, sir? If switch? If sure? Not if. Better go for question mark operator. If not, good choice. Use the question mark operator. No idea? The question mark you know. But if when we have to use question mark, when we have to use, no idea? You already worked here. Okay. Then do that one first. What are the situations which is suitable? What is the situations if suitable? What is the situations question mark suitable? First know that one. Then write the better coding. Blindly don't use always if. Mostly you are doing that mistakes only. Whenever the decision making and the conditions required, blindly if. Not good coding. Reasons are just you watch it, the switch is running if faster than the if. When you are using switch, when you are utilizing the switch speed, blindly if. Check it your BTech first year to up to yesterday's night. Degree first year to up to yesterday's night. How many programs you solved? In that 90 programs, 90% of programs you are used if only. How much wrong way we are using. So then only we have some small instructions, my personal instructions. Interested candidates follow it. Particular situations if best. Particular situations question mark best. Particular scenarios switch best. Then only they provided the three concepts. If you want to use always if, reminding to why they release it in syllabus. Waste together. Always a class selector, I want to use it. I think ID selector why, sir? Child selector why? CSS concept I'm asking. So every selector, they have their specializations. Without knowing that one, we are following blindly and not. That's the matter. Daily we are writing programming. So question mark, also called as conditional operator. So what is the right situation to use the question mark, sir? You want to perform the decision making, no doubt at all. A greater than, less than, greater than, some conditions required. But your number of steps only one now. The condition true, condition false. How many steps I want to run, sir, into only one statement. While success case, while failure case. Both cases, total number of steps execution is only one. The best choice question mark, comparative. Comparative question mark is the best choice. So you want to perform only one statement or one step operation. Both cases, success cases and failure cases. Then go for this one. Either condition true or condition false. But total running steps is only one step. Use this one. Don't use the if. What is the benefit, sir? You are few minutes back I asked one question. You give an answer if, sir. But if I write the if checkbox checking logic, I'll get 4 lines or not? If step, else step. 4 lines minimum. But if I write in question mark single line, I guess, sir. Single line a question mark. Would 4 lines better, single line better? Then why you are writing 4 lines always? Okay. Previously no idea kada, that I am explaining kada, follow from today onwards at least. Go for some better coding. Next one, I need some condition checkings as usual. And I want to run n number of steps. Condition checking available, n number of steps available. The conditions access case, multiple steps I want to run. Condition failure case, multiple steps I want to run it. Question mark not suitable, remove it. The balance is if and switch. What is your condition? First identify. Greater than, less than, greater than or equals, less than or equals or equals condition. Check it first yourself. I need only equal and not equal condition only, sir. But best choice is switch. Fast executing. Half an hour back I already said that day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Day equals to 1, day equals to 2. If you write the if there, it comes to 14 lines of code. 16 lines of code is comes. 7 days, 7 if conditions, 1 else. So total 8 plus 8, 16. If is every if inside printing statement available. 16 lines of code. But which comparison you are doing, sir? Equal comparison. Faster running if? No. But is 16 lines if you write in switch, maybe code same only it will comes. But performance faster comes. But switch better instead of if. That is the matter. So when we have to prefer the switches, sir, when you are performing equality operations, equality at your point of view equal and not equal, your point of view equal operation and not equal operation. How many steps, sir? Your interest, n number of steps. One statement, 2 statements, 10 steps, sir. I can handle any number of steps, not like as question mark operator. But my specialization what, sir? Equality. So in equality situation, if you prefer me, I'll run your program faster. That is the thing here. Next what? Balance if. So when I have to use the if, sir, very simple. Other than these two situations, that blindly go for the if. That is best optional. Because if we have a lot of situations, instead of one by one, we are saying, shortcut I am explaining. I have one problem, I am solving the problem. But my problem not related to this scenario, my problem not related to this scenario. My problem not suitable to these two situations. Then automatically go for the if. So if you develop this like this, if you develop the program like this, you will get the shortcut of the program, plus you will get the better performance of the program also. No, sir, I don't want all these nuisance, sir. I love if condition very much. I want to use always if conditions, sir. Code length increasing, plus performance issues also. Well, your choice. Only JavaScript, can I follow this one in other subjects also, no, sir? Only JavaScript only, other languages also, no? Other languages also. Sure, ఒక్కటి బాగా అర్థం చేసుకున్నారమ్మా. కరెక్ట్, ఫాలో ఇట్. But my situation is this one. I want to check the status of the checkbox. When the checkbox is selected, I want to run one step. Checkbox is not selected, then also I want to run one step. So this is suitable. So CB, checkbox ID, dot. How he knows, sir, it's a checked or not checked, sir? You know that attribute very well. Because a lot of times we use it in, I explained already in HTML, checked attribute, input tag attribute. So CB dot checked. What it is doing, sir? It is returns the value of the checkbox. If you select the box already, it returns the true. I'm asking question. Checkbox is selected? Yes. Checkbox is selected? No. Yes, no is nothing but and true and false. Yes, CB checked? No. CB checked? Yes. Actually, we have to write here like this. Checkbox dot checked equals to true. Wait. But no need to write. No need to write. Just directly go for question mark. Now, this is original condition. Actually, this is. But as per some conditional statements, shortcuts, you can remove this one. In all control statements, means if, question mark, for loop, while loop, do while loop, in all this one, if you are not mentioned any condition within the brackets, it takes by default equals to true. By default, in all languages available, including your Java also. ఏం చదువుతున్నారు? If, question mark, while, for, do while. Within the brackets, you are writing condition, right? You are not given any condition clearly. You just mention the variable name, condition not mentioned. Then that cases, it takes automatically equals to true. All control statements, almost all programming languages. That shortcut I'm utilizing, Ante, that's all. No, sir, I have confusion, sir. Then write like this. But waste, no use. Next what, sir? We have to return some value here. Colon, and we have to return some value. So what is the value, sir? I'll mention that one. But input tag, you know very well. Input tag. Input type equals to password. What it is creating? If I write the text here, if I write like this, that is our program. Input box already created. Change the type of the box and you don't need extra write. Type equals to password, type equals to text. So here I have to return text. And here I have to return password. But now ternary operator returns either text or password. Condition true, sir. Text returns. Condition false, sir. Password return. The returned value assigns to your input element. What is the idea of input element? Idea of input element. PW. Idea of input element is PW. PW dot type equals to this one. That's all, just a single line of the program. What is this type, sir? Well, just now explain the input tag inside type, that type, this same. This type, sir. So predefined property of the JavaScript. HTML attributes all comes to JavaScript as a predefined properties. Already we used some options. Value we used already. Value used in HTML tags as well as the JavaScript. Value is attribute in HTML, but when it comes to JavaScript, it is a property. Like that type. Like that every attribute, sir. Any attribute, but you can use with the ID. ID dot any attribute equals to value. Or ID dot any attribute, it returns the value. Any HTML attribute, we can fill as a JavaScript predefined property and use it. Now go and check it, sir. This is password. Show password, hide password. Show password, hide password. This is the mechanism how they developed. Checked, condition true. I checked here. CB is checked. Yes, condition true. What it is returns? Type. So what is the final step? PW dot type equals to text. Change the input to type to text. Uncheck this one. Checked? No. Then returns the value password. But what is final step? This one. pw.type equals to password. Then only it's showing like this. Like that, any type we can change it. Text box to password, password box to text box, text box to email, email to any input element we can change by using conditions like this. So this is one of the implementation of conditional statements or control statements. But same step, imagine in if condition, what happens? Same step, imagine with if. Possible or not possible? First, possible. But what is problem? 4 lines it will comes. Same code, imagine with if. Coming or not? Lines increasing or not? Next, what is the second function? Check PW. When I click on the button, this function should be executed. So checking password and confirm password. Both matching or not, we have to cross check it. Matching, allow to submit. Not matching, stop the submission. If not matching, show the error message to user. Function, check PW. Function, check PW. So get the value from first text box, means first password, get the value from second password, and both compare it. Both working or not. Both matching or not. Both are matching or show the message to OK. Both not matching or show the error message. Not matching, your interest, some error message required. Again, can I go for ternary operator? Question mark can I use again? If required. As per our program, simple step. Both passwords matching, show the message to user, matching. Not matching, show the message to user. Both passwords not matching, please try again. Simple message and no further activities. But in original program, both matching other, then we have to forward the call to servers, next level program. So we are not developing that level, sir, just checking of the passwords. Sir. So again, can I use that question mark? Sure. Confirm. Switch better kada. Reason, which condition you are checking? Equal condition or greater than condition? Which condition we need? Equal or greater than? Or equal to best option switch. Equality operation, I said blindly go for the switch. 5 minutes back I said. You forget. Huh? Yes, sir, it's a one-line coding operation. But if you use the switch, we'll get the little bit of shortcut. At the same time, performance also. Actually, if you implement this program full-fledgedly, we'll have some more statements also. Right now, we are adjusting with only message. But if you write the complete program, we'll get some extra steps also. Ternary, okay, sir. But you are performing password equals to CPW. Comparison. Which comparison? Equality comparison. Use the switch. Other language candidates suggestion. This case switch not correct. Other languages. Question mark operator use it. But my language is which I am using. The same situation if you face in any other programming languages, go for question mark. But JavaScript, you can go for the switch, better performance. Why, sir, switch will use in other languages also, sir? Not possible. Situation different. Not works, especially Java. Right here. P equals to, means password equals to PW dot value. Let CP equals to, the confirm password equals to CPW dot value. So what is these two, sir? Data collection and storing into local variables. Get the data from first box and get the data from the second box. Store into local variables first. Then go for the switch on P. Switch on P. Case followed by CP. Case followed by CP. This is what I said. What is the CP, value or variable? The CP is value or variable? Variable. What is the CP? Let CP. Variable, not value. Oh, not visible. What is the CP? Then what is the CP? Commissioner of Police. CP and value or variable? Variable. Declaration not visible. Screen problem. Eye problem. I declared a variable clearly and that one I used it. Then how can feel it's a value? How can feel it's a value? Let the CPI clearly mention the statement and then I used that one. It's a variable. That is why I said other languages this feature so many not supported. Got it? Because as per your knowledge, case after you have to write always value. But JavaScript special words are and case after it allows the variables also. Additional feature of the JavaScript. Variables allowed. Normal variables allowed. That is CP. If I write the CP, what is this? Value, because quotations are available. But I'm writing without quotations. Then what is called as? Variable. So as per your switch knowledge, can you use the variable names directly inside the case? Generally, variables can use inside the switch case. Java, .NET, Python. Not allowed here. JavaScript allows. Others not allowed. JavaScript allows. JavaScript additional feature, that one. So I given the suggestion, got it? Other languages you can prefer the question mark and this is. And you can write the password directly, sir, Ram Shivane. User password, how I know that here? What are the password they are typing in box? So how I can predict that one? So compulsory we need the dynamic substitution. Dynamic substitution means compulsory variable is required. Then show the message alert followed by OK. The passwords matching. Break. Then default. Alert followed by both passwords not same are not matching. Then close the switch case. So this is password and confirm password checking within better way of the coding. Instead of this risky process, we can simply go for the if conditions also. Now go and check it, sir. So enter the password SIVA, confirm the password SIVA. Both are SIVA, SIVA. Reset the password. Option is OK. First password SIVA, second password KUMAR. Let us difference available with the 4 and 5. Reset the password. Both passwords are not same. Working program properly. So this is working. This is also working. This is sir control statements, one of the small implementations, how it is useful for designing of the pages. So switch related small points I am saying, see that one, because as per your face reactions. When I am pronouncing this one, what are the question marks I saw in your face? As per that is additional information. So most of the programming languages, PLs, the programming languages, within the switch, it's not supports all data types. Not supports all data types.
This meeting is being recorded.
Small comparison. Comparison style. Switch A, not others, only switch. Only switch comparison. For programming languages, all data types are supported as sir. No, sir. Some or few data types are supported. You know already that. Your programming languages switch inside all data types are not supported. Few data types are supported. Maximum 2 data types or otherwise hardly 3 data types. That's all. No idea, na? Oh, unnecessary wasting, explaining. Programming languages until Java, .NET, Python, these only I'm talking indirectly, but a name not used and that's all. Switch inside, we should not use all data types, restrictions available. But when it comes to JavaScript, sir, all data types supports. Primitives, non-primitives, number, string, date, time, arrays, objects, float, double, all data types it's supported. No objections. But programming languages, a few data types it's supported. What is the few, sir? No need to say about myself. My subject, I'll check it yourself, your duty. Next, conditions. Switch inside, can I write the conditions or not in programming languages? Switch inside, brackets inside, condition writing allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Most of the programming languages not allowed. Most, not all. Conditionality, but generally, if you are writing if inside A greater than or equals to B, the same thing, can you write in switch? That is I'm asking. But JavaScript we can write. That is what I said. Conditions we can write inside the switch. That is asked. For programming languages, some languages supported, some languages are not supported. Some languages supported, some languages. 90% not supported. For 10% of languages are supported. But JavaScript 100% supported. Yes, we can write. And here what's current may or may not be. May or may not be. Then you can do one thing. Your language, your belongs to so-and-so language. Your language answer, write it. Yes or no will get clarity. Your Python supporting a right here, yes. Not supporting a right here, no. But Python to JavaScript comparison. Your core Java students are core Java supporting a conditions inside the switch, huh? Not supported. Then write the no. And JavaScript you will get the right yes. But Java to JavaScript comparison. The programming language place you can write your own language. So most of the programming languages conditions not, but some languages supports. Which language, sir? C language supported. C language switch case inside, we can directly write the conditions supporting. Next, can I use the variables? Just now explained that one. Variables in switch case. Case inside variables. What about your languages? No. Sure, huh? But JavaScript? Yes. That is comparison. Which language you are attending, our language answer right. Huh? Your language supporting a right S also here. Not supporting a right the no here. Yes or no? Na? Yes or no? Na? No idea. Huh? Switch case and match case is there. Na? Indirectly I am saying match case. Match case, switch case both same. Hai. Syntax different as per sounding change. So, additional features in switch case in JavaScript. JavaScript switch cases, we can perform the selection operations on data types. We can perform the selection operations on all data types, primitives and non-primitives, anything. And JavaScript switch case inside, we can write directly conditions like as if, no problem. And case inside, instead of value, we can use the variables also. Then no problem. Additional features. Okay, moving to the next one. One more implementation. One more implementation. This program is very, very popular, sir. Childhood days onwards, we develop a lot of times to find the grade of the student. But the exams results time gada. Today morning also some results released in Telangana, intermediate results. So exams results time got a student programmer will design it. So take the subjects marks, find the total, average, and find the grade of the student. This is the question. Finding the grade of the student. If I want to find the grade of the student, first I have to calculate the percentage come average. Average how it will come sir into total marks. Total how it will come sir into subjects. So accept the input values through subjects. How many subjects are? Your choice. 3 or 6 or 10 are your choice. But I am going to developing the program for 4 subjects. So this is question, finding grade of student. Question is this one, finding the grade of student. And what is the division? Average nothing but an percentage and the grade. Average percentage grade. If average of the student is 90 to 100, sir, grade is A1. The average of the student 80 to 89, sir, A. Classifications. And 70 to 79, sir, B1. And 60 to 69, B. and 50 to 59 C, and 40 to 49 D, and 0 to 39 fail. 39 sir fail because minimum marks 40. My program, my interest. 35 sir pass marks, my program 40. So these are the classifications. So find the grade of the student as per the grade and allot these letters. But now here, don't check the blindly grade of the student. Generally, what we are doing, one common mistakes are most of the cases, and directly if AVC greater than or equals to, sorry, if AVC greater than or equals to 90, then it is going to display in the grade is A1. That is very bad coding. Reason, the first student subject qualified or not, you know, na? But without knowing qualified or not, directly how grade assigning? But sometimes the 70% score it will comes, but 1 or 2 backlogs are available. Last week it happens. Last week Andhra intermediate results released. Last week. Today Telangana released. In Vijayawada, one student, Vijayawada student. So out of 6 subjects, remaining subjects all are 90 plus. 95, 96, 92, 93, every subject, percentage wise. But English, 5 or 15 it will comes. But remaining 5 subjects, 90 plus 1 subject. But grade how much, percentage how much it will comes? 70, 80 plus it will comes. But directly you are announcing A grade student. But one backlog available. Then how can I assign the grade? Actually, the wrong information, sir. There is some printing mistake or there is a revalidation problem. Because remaining all subjects 90 plus 1 subject 15 as believable. At least 40 or 50 on it will comes together. Yeah, you are too much weak in that subject also. Minimum 40 marks. 15 marks is not possible generally. There is something printing mistake and totals adding mistake. So the student is going to recounting the marks. What happens, we don't know. But this is the incident happens last week in Andhra. So which subject, sir? That is also until language, English language. English 15 and English, if you write nominal also easily 40 it will comes. Maybe high score not comes. Compulsory some technical mistake. Then only for safety precautions, first verify the subject. All subjects qualified. Yes, qualified. Then you have the 70 plus. Then allot the grade. That is the general thing. So, one more condition is available here. What is the condition, sir? Minimum marks in each subject. Minimum marks in each subject is 40. This is the condition. Minimum marks in each subject is 40. So first check this condition and then check these also. This is assignment. Neatly design the program with HTML, CSS and JavaScript. All 3 programs compulsory, like as a loan calculator style. Take it as an assignment. And moving to the next one, sir. Loops. Second part, control statements, loops. Nothing in online candidates now. Okay, na? The small technical issue. Audible now? There is some power cut problem for somebody. Now okay na? అసలు వీళ్ళు వేస్ట్ even I am also not explained anything, sir. Okay, kada now. Done. Program completing అయితే compulsory. Tomorrow అయితే no chance. If you finish it and then I'll sign it, then only tomorrow. So moving to the next one, another control statements, loops. So what is the meaning of loops, sir? Trying, and this is called as loop. A fan rotating, this is also called as loop. On a giant wheel rotating in exhibit, that is also called as loop. Sometimes our eyes also rotating, our brain also rotating sometimes, and that is also loop anamata. So generally when you got the some migraine or headache problems, so that case boys the mineral water available kada, that case so loop concept that only, sir, is circular format is called as loops. You're going to rotating like this. This structure is called as the loops. Do the program here. So what is the loop? What is the purpose of the loop? See the sentences, sir. A set of instructions are given to the interpreter, means your translator, and executing the statements until the condition becomes as false. This process is called as the loops. Now what is meaning, sir? Either one statement or n number of statements. One statement or n number of statements. Executing again. How many times it is executing like this, sir? Until the given condition false. This process is called as looping or loop. And what is the use of this type of designing, sir? To minimize the code. This type of designing benefit is to minimize the code. What is the meaning of minimizing, sir? Reducing. Minimizing in the sense reducing. Code repetitions, it reduces or it eliminates the code repetitions. Benefit of the loops. And how many types of loops available, sir? Basically 3 types available, sir. Generally 5 types available. What is this difference, sir? For in, for off, these are the new models recently introduced in the JavaScript. For available, for in available, for off also available. Total 3 fors. One is the old concept, 2 are the new concept. New concept in the sense ECMAScript concepts. But now I'm covering first 3 only, sir. These 2, next topic I'll cover. Any specific reason, sir? If I want to demonstrate these 2 loops, I need one array or I need one collection object. Collection object or array, any of one is compulsory. Without that, these loops doesn't works. So I'll cover it, you don't worry, I'll explain. But next topic I'll cover it. So while loop, for loop, do while loop. All are the 3 loops. All 3 loops only, there is no doubt at all. But what is the difference between these 3 loops, sir? There is no special, sir. Formations different. Like as if, else if, simple if, different formations, sir. Some situations while better, some situations do while is better. But all purpose is same. What is the all purpose, sir? To minimize the code, to reduce the code. The middle rows all are within the brackets opposite of the loops. I mentioned a small words, observe that one. While loop, for loop, both is called as the top testing loop and do while loop is called as the bottom testing loop. Any specific reason, sir? Based on the working style. That is, I said, all are loops only, but formations are the different. A formation, sir, this is different, sir. So these 2 top testing loop and this is the bottom testing loop. Meaning, sir, this is loop beginning, this is loop entry. Inside some steps available like this. First while loop, do while loop, what? While and for. While entering into this loop, they checks the condition. Condition checking. If the condition is true, then only allowing into the loop. You can run the steps. First 2 loops like this. And do while loops, sir. It is directly entering into the loop. No conditions, no security check. When you are exiting from the loop, then it checks the condition. Here it checks. But while you do while you for loop, while entering into the loop, they checks the condition. And as per the timing of checking the condition, we called as top testing or entry level loops. Bottom testing or exit level. Just pronunciations, there is no special of that one, just pronunciations. Examples, sir. Suppose you are going to some movie, multiplex, something movie, multiplex. Ticket checking or not? When they are checking? Ticket checking or not first? You are going to watch some movie, booking done, no? Multiplex theater, PVR or INOX or something like that, big cinema style. So when you are entering into that one, security guard checking your ticket, sure. You are showing or not showing? Ticket not available? A ticket is wrong ticket? Sending out, throwing out. A ticket is valid, sir. They are allowing into the theater. I got a checking when it is happens. Checking when it is happens. Timing. Entry. Interval కాదు కదా, ఎంట్రీయే. You went to some South Indian RS Brothers or lifestyle or something. You did some shopping also. So some 3-4 bags in your hands, 3-4 bags available, and you are trying to step out of the shopping mall. What happens? Security is stopping. Madam, bill. They're asking, checking. Here when it is checked, that is what I said. So some situations you have to check the condition while entry of the premises. Some situations you have to check the condition while exiting of the premises. So while loop, for loop, like a cinema movie theaters. Before entering, they are checking. Before entering, they are checking. Nana, in my hometown, they are checking like that only. Before entering into theater, sir, ticket entered. I'm showing the mobile screenshot. Okay, sir, go under. Next, in our Amirpet shopping malls, is South India, RS, Chandana, Tumidi, Bommana, something shopping malls available. When you did any shopping, if you have any bags in the hands, compulsory they are asking. Bill. No bags is there, I waste candidate like window shopping and their inner feeling, security guards inner feeling. So always entry time checking is not correct. Always exit time checking is also not correct. Then only here also they provided the 2 types, to entry and to exit. Situation wise, which is better for your program, that you can choose it. But remember, all are the loops, all are iterating like this, like as a giant wheel, how it is rotating, they are also rotating here. And what happens when you are rotating like this, sir? Internal statements available. How many times you rotated like this, that number of times your steps are going to executing, that number of times your steps producing the outputs. Next time. Sure? No guarantee. Then continue. You're not giving any assurance here. Next time not repeating, Sarani. Say once again. Sure? Use it here. Next, the total 3 loops available, sir. What I posted already in the documentation. Loop name, how it is working, syntax, again flowchart. Similarly, every loop you have that one. Name, explanation, one small paragraph, syntax, diagram is available. Flowchart, what I yesterday explained, the same thing here. But yesterday's flowchart to this flowchart form small difference available, sir. Yes, conditional statement, they are jumping, executing and coming out. But again, they are not coming back to top. But loops here, whenever you goes down, again compulsory should come up. Again I goes to down, sir. Again you should come up. Again I goes to down, sir. You should come up. How many times, sir? Until the condition falls. Whenever the condition falls, then you are stopping that operations. Next, on small general knowledge, sir. I hope you know that one. Just generally, if you want to develop any loop, these are the basic requirements. If you want to develop any loop, these are the basic requirements. Initial value, condition, stepping value. Initial value, condition, stepping value. What is this, sir? Initial value, it represents where the loop starts or where the loop begins. Loop starting point deciding this one. The loop starting with 1, or loop starting with 10, or loop starting with 20. A starting point number. Every loop inside initial value available. Why we are using the initial value, sir? From which round or from which number your loop is going to starting the program, that number indication. Round number 1, round number 2, iteration number 1, iteration number 2, like that. And conditions are, that is representing where the loop ends. I already pronounced it 4 to 5 times. Until the condition falls, the loop is going to rotating. So when the loop is going to stopping, that is decided by this condition. When the loop is starting, this is starting point and this is the ending point. Journey started here, journey ended here. Journey starting point, journey Hyderabad, Vijayawada, starting point and ending point. Or Amirpet, Kukatpalli, starting point and ending point. So condition represents where the loop ends. Initial value represents where the loop starts. But suppose my condition is this one, sir. I less than or equals to 10. My condition. Conditional operator. Condition. This we are writing in the bracket, and here while low for row is something available. But as per this one, can you say how many times loop rotating? How many times loop rotating? How many times loop iterating? 9 or 10 or? Starting value is this one. Initial value 1 now. Condition is this one. So how many times loop rotating? 9 now. Sure. Nine, 10, 11. 3 answers. 9 times iterating, 10 times iterating, 11 times iterating. 10 now. 11. This. If anybody giving right answer? 10 now. Sure? Okay. అయిపోయింది లైక్ క్లాస్ కూర్చోడి షూర్ 10 వెరీ గుడ్ రాంగ్ ఆన్సర్ I equals to 1 10 times పక్కా with explanation. Okay sir, generally we are thinking like this only. I expected that same answer. You successfully reached my expectation. Very good. Mostly what we are doing, one common mistake, and number of iterations. Loop, how many times it is rotating, we are deciding based on the condition. It's 100% wrong. So how many times this loop rotating, sir? N number of times it is rotating. Condition never decides the number of iterations. 80% of students, they're feeling like this only. Not only you, also. But don't depend on the condition. I clearly mentioned Hyderabad starting, Vijayawada ending, right? How much time it will take to travel, sir? That depends upon my driving skills, not on Vijayawada place. But Ramesh driving here, Suresh driving here, Shivakumar also driving here. How much time they take, sir? It depends upon their driving skills. Your speed, your vehicle, your simple thing. The driving skills, your strength and your stamina, your driving power. But all people's the same time it will take, sir? No, not possible. So, small suggestion. Based on the condition, don't decide the number of iterations. It's a very bad thing. Wrong thing. Then what we can decide, how can decide, sir? It depends upon the stepping value. How many times loop rotating, it is decided by the stepping value. Where the loop is ending, decided by the condition. Where the loop starting, decided by the initial value. But suppose, okay, few minutes, I'll complete that one. But this is our classroom. So this is the starting of the room and that is the ending of the room. And I call the 2 students. One boy, one girl. generally better understanding anamata. I asked both start the journey from here to and touch that wall anna. Start from the left edge of the room and move to the right edge of the room. So you and one boy, one girl started the journey, but time leave it. But how many steps girl is taking to reach the this edge to that edge? More steps. Girls gather generally more steps. Steps there only kada. What we call that one? Either walk and something. I don't know that one. Doubt, huh? Suppose tall boy. Okay, tall is normal boys also. Boy also moving from this edge to that edge. But how many steps, sir? Less number of steps. Compared to you, less number of steps. Confirm adi. Your walking style different. Boy's walking style is different. Boy is taking the long step. You are taking the short steps. Starting both same point or not? Ending same point, but total number of steps different. A total number of steps is called as iterations. So starting point same, ending point is same, but stepping is deciding the number of iterations. So based on the conditions, don't decide the iterations. If you decide like that, 100% you can't answer the multiple choice questions in written tests. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue. Thank you all. Any questions, online candidates? టోటల్ యావరేజ్ గ్రేడ్ మొత్తం జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ రాయాలి. ఎన్ని సబ్జెక్ట్స్ కావాలనుకుంటే అన్ని సబ్జెక్ట్స్ యూజర్ నుంచి తీసుకోండి. మనం మొన్న లోన్ క్యాలిక్యులేటర్ డిజైన్ చేసాం కదా, ప్రిన్సిపల్ అమౌంట్, రేట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్, అలానే ఎంటర్ హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ మార్క్స్, ఎంటర్ సిఎస్ఎస్ మార్క్స్, ఎంటర్ జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ మార్క్స్. కింద ఒక బటన్ పెట్టండి. ఆ బటన్ మీద క్లిక్ చేసినప్పుడు 3 ఆన్సర్స్ రావాలి. టోటల్, యావరేజ్, గ్రేడ్. అదే కదా, ఇక్కడ పి ఉంది కదా, ఫస్ట్ పాస్పోర్ట్ ఇక్కడ ఉంది, సెకండ్ పాస్పోర్ట్ ఇక్కడ ఉంది. స్విచ్ కేసు ఈ రెండు కంపేర్ చేస్తుంది కదా. పి ఈక్వల్స్ టు సిపి. మళ్ళీ పి ఎందుకు? మీరు ఇఫ్ రాస్తే కనుక ఇఫ్ లోపల పి ఈక్వల్స్ టు సిపి అని రాసుకోవాలి. ఎల్స్ రెండోది ఎల్స్ రాసుకోవాలి. అది మీరు అదైనా అంతే రాయాలి కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఇఫ్ రాసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, ఇఫ్ లోపల ఏం రాయాలి? ఇక్కడ డబుల్ ఈక్వల్స్ లేకుండా రాస్తాను కదా మనం. మీరు ఒకవేళ ఇఫ్ తీసుకున్నా సరే, ఇఫ్ బ్రాకెట్ ఏం రాయాలి లోపల? పి ఈక్వల్స్ టు సిపిఏ కదా. అక్కడైనా అదే కదా రాయాల్సింది. ఆ పి ఇక్కడ రాశాను, సిపి ఇక్కడ రాశాను. అదే ఇది మనం ఎందుకు రాస్తామంటే కనుక ఇఫ్ కన్నా ఇది ఫాస్ట్ గా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది కదా మనకి, అందుకని రాస్తాం. అది లేదు మీరు ఇఫ్ రాస్తానంటే ఇఫ్ అనే రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఇవి రెండు ఈక్వల్ కంపారిజన్ జరుగుతుందని మీరు ఊహించుకోవాలి, లేదా ఇక్కడ పక్కన రాసుకోండి. అవి ఒక పెన్ తీసుకొని ఇవి రెండు ఈక్వల్ కంపారిజన్ జరుగుతుందని రాసుకోండి పక్కన. అవి మీరు మళ్ళీ ఫ్యూచర్ లో చూసినా కానీ గుర్తొస్తుంది మీకు. అవి JavaScript they are currently not running in any batch JavaScript.
Today is batch started. JavaScript.
Morning 7:30 batch. It's still the last one. JavaScript not started. The morning 7:30 is still the last one is running. JavaScript started at least 2 weeks after JavaScript. I checked that one CB selected or not, sir. CB dot checked and checkbox selected or not checked. I'm cross checking check CB is checked or not. If CB is checked, then return the value text. It is returns the value text. CB check చేయలేదనుకోండి ఒకవేళ మీరు then it is returns the password. సో చెక్ బాక్స్ మీద చెక్ చేసి ఉంటే టెక్స్ట్ రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది. చెక్ బాక్స్ మీద చెక్ చేయకపోతే పాస్వర్డ్ రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే వాల్యూ వచ్చిందో ఆ వాల్యూ నేను తీసుకెళ్ళి ఎక్కడ పెడుతున్నాను, పాస్వర్డ్ టైప్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఏది వస్తే అది ఇక్కడ వచ్చి స్టోర్ అవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, ఇప్పుడు పాస్వర్డ్